Hey guys, Rich here at the Ultra Motorsports Restoration Center, and we are looking at this 1978 Ford Bronco. We're looking at the underside, kind of get a different view of this thing and address anything that somebody might be concerned about. We see the underside of the bumper has got a little bit of surface rust here on the chrome. Okay, if you'd like an estimate to get that re-chromed, we can do that. All in all, it's in good shape, and it just looks like just some peppering where the chrome is has been, just rubbed off over time. Looks to be a new fuel tank in this thing to me. And as we look at, let's look at some of the problem areas. Okay, so we're gonna look at the wheel wells here. You can see right here that really everything looks really tidy. This is all just scale from the factory undercoating that was on this thing. So you can see that's just kind of paint that's kind of scaling off a little bit. This is super solid. Look at the body mounts, okay? Super solid. I mean, excellent condition. Frame rail, excellent condition. As we look back underneath this vehicle, the rear quarters in here, I mean, look at this, no issues up in here, okay? Looks very nice. Exhaust looks a little old, but looks okay. It looks like there was at one time a leak or something in the rear end, and they just kind of globbed it up. My shop can fix that a little bit better if you want. Otherwise, we can just leave it because it's holding right now. So then as we look at the driver's side frame rails, again, the body mounts on these old Broncos is kind of an issue. So this all looks very nice. Again, this is just the factory undercoating kind of flaking off a little bit. The mounts look excellent, okay, all the way around, and the floors look great also. This is not rust right here, okay guys, this is just that factory undercoating or some paint now that is just flaking off a little bit. All right, floors look very nice on this vehicle, okay. We're on the driver's side now. As we look up towards the driver's feet, we see this is all very solid, okay? A little bit of scale right here, but not anywhere close to being through. It all looks very good. Frame looks great. Body mounts are excellent, okay? Really good shape. So look at the inside of the rocker. I don't see any signs of previous repair. Very little scale right here. All right, but very solid. Okay, let's go to the front end up here. Front frame rail looks great. Wheel wells look good. Everything looks nice. Okay, so now onto the passenger side. As we look at the passenger side, frame rail looks very good. No issues there. Almost looks like this thing was oiled at one time. I don't know if that, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, sometimes it's kind of an old school way of doing stuff, but a lot of vehicles, they used to just oil the underside of them to keep rust from developing, and it would kind of give this, it would make this look wet all the time like this everywhere. So it almost looks like maybe that's what was done. Again, the mounts look great. This is not rust, okay? This is just that scale from the factory undercoating, or maybe even where they oiled it, okay? That is just kind of flaking off, so not rust, all right? Same thing goes for here, okay? Not rust, not through, okay? This is all looking very good. Floors look great, and they look original. Floors look good over here. Again, this video is a little deceiving. This is not rust. This is just that factory undercoating oil or something where the car was oiled at one time. I don't think that's a bad thing. It looks solid, okay, and that's the most important thing on these old Broncos. Frame, excellent. Body mounts, excellent, okay. As we look at the middle of the floors up here, looks dry, looks nice. I don't see any issues. you know, little oil slung up there. Maybe at one time there was like a little rear main drip or something like that. Maybe a little seep from the tranny up there. Not an issue, really, nothing to be concerned about. Should certainly not stop the purchase of a vehicle, that's for sure, especially this solid. As we look up here, we can see solid, all this looks really, really nice, okay? So when we got the vehicle on a lift like this too, we can kind of get a real good perspective and view of the rockers and like if any Bondo was used in this vehicle. So I got a Bondo meter here, okay? The way this works is green light. As long as I'm holding the button down, there's a green light, it means no Bondo. And to simulate Bondo, we'll make this magnet separate a little bit, and that would mean there's a lot of Bondo. So it'll beep at you and you'll get this. So what we can do is look at like this rear quarter here, and we can see that it's all green, all metal, okay? I'm holding the button down, all green, all right? Then we're gonna look here at the rockers, green, whoops, all green. Good, look at the doors. Looks great. Yeah, and that's what I would expect, you know, from a vehicle that the underside looks like this. You know, as we're here, you can see the green light's on, okay? And to simulate Bondo, I would pull this off of there a little bit, or get it off kilter, but when it's flat, and the green light's on, no Bondo, okay? Super solid. I mean, just really pleased in general with this vehicle. I think it looks really good. I think it presents really well. Look here. And I mean, these are the usual suspect areas. Guys, this is where it's gonna be on these old vehicles. But just looking at the underside, it's pretty obvious that this thing is solid and well maintained. And then you take into account the miles and just, I mean, knockout. Yeah, really solid vehicle. So great vehicle, great investment vehicle. So 1978 Ford Bronco, underside is super solid, super pleased, other than a few drips and leaks and seeps, which is pretty normal for any vehicle that's 40 years old. So, all right, fun vehicle. Again, it's Rich at the Ultra Motorsports Restoration Center now, and give us a holler if you have any questions. Thanks.